What's up, guys? I'm back again, not gone and stuff. Back again with another Wi Fi battle. This time it's against JoeyFontaine, which is a guy who's held very high regard in terms of his battling skills. So I wanted to see, what's up. And I've seen some of his battles before because I'm actually subscribed to him. And, he actually does have some great matches. Like, I see why people say he's good. And yeah, that's all there is to it. Thank you for the match. And most definitely we'll fight again because we're both in the Killer Nachos tournament that's going on right now. So eventually we're gonna have to battle again. So that's gonna be kind of cool. Until then, I'm just gonna be breeding the stuff that I need to get, and yeah, that's all there is to it. So not going too much into the teams, except that pretty much Swampert pretty much blocks everything that I have. So I already know I gotta get rid of this somehow. So I know everything that I have pretty much gets wrecked by an earthquake. So I know I'm not gonna switch into it. So my free and obvious play will be to go into Exploud. And I know that a boom burst off of it will do a shit ton of damage to anything that comes in. So, the cool thing was that he sent out his Scizor. And here's where I saw the damage. I'm like, man, look at that. Over half. So that's already crazy. Like, Scizor was one of the ones that I wanted to get rid of the most. And he's pretty much giving him up for free to me. So that's great. And I know here I can live any bullet punch or any move that he wants to go to in case he wants to sword dance too. Then I can just switch into Nidoking and take that hit like I do there. And I noticed that the obvious U-turn, but also the fact that it did a good amount of damage. And from there I was assuming already that it's choice banned, so I have to play around that because I know that thing hits like a truck. And I most definitely don't want to lose a Pokemon to it. So I know he was gonna switch into from Latias back into Swampert because one, it's a great tank, and it can take any hit that like it needs to take, even if it's a physical Nidoking. But I knew he was gonna stay in. I just didn't want to risk anything else, so I'm just gonna stack my Nidoking here because the closer I get it to half, the closer I have of a shot to KO it. So that's the whole point of stacking Nidoking, because I really don't like stacking Nidoking because it was choice scarfed. And I didn't know if I was gonna need it for Latias or anything else, even for the Scizor. But I let it go down because I had to pretty much check Swampert. I couldn't let it take down Exploud because if I did, from then on he could just wall me and pretty much just KO'd me with one hit. Because after this match, I had a battle with somebody else and they used the Swampert and I pretty much got walled. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna just stop battling for now. I'm gonna work on my teams and stuff. So, but yeah, it was good to know because I mean, it's obvious from looking at the teams that my team gets blocked by Swampert. But not everybody carries it. So like when they don't carry it, it's cool, and when they do, well, it sucks, as you can see here. So I obviously here for the Toge Kiss switch. I knew he was gonna want to use Air Slash. It's a great move. It can flinch and all that stuff. So I'm obviously gonna want to switch into something that's gonna nerf that hit as well as it can. And here's my only chance to go into Mega Manectric because I wanted to get Intimidate up as fast as I could, so I could do the switching in and switching out with Volt Switch or whatever, and also get a -1 on his Swampert. But as you can tell here, he just stays in, and he sees, I guess, what hidden power I was gonna do or what move I was gonna do or whatever. So I go for the Hidden Power Ice because I'm not gonna risk a Thunderbolt if the Swampert comes in. So I'm not gonna make that move. And then here, like I said, I don't want to sack. Well, I'm obviously gonna sack the Manectric here, but that's only because I need to lower Swampert's attack as low as I can. So then I can switch into it with Exploud and then just Boom Burst it. So yeah, he goes for the Earthquake. I'm obviously not gonna want to switch out, so I don't have to let anything else take a hit. And it was good to have Mega Manectric there, but it really didn't do much except, well, help get rid of the Togekiss, which isn't too bad overall. So obviously, again, I gotta go to Exploud. I gotta go for the Boom Burst, and I was actually hoping he would give up Swampert here, but I can see that he knows that I know that he knows that he needs to keep that. You know what I mean? And all that good stuff. So here he sacks Superior, which is amazing because I needed to also get rid of Superior because it's hella fast. And it could honestly do a lot, but I still have Muck and all the other stuff in the back. But it could still do a lot if it got set up. Here I make a prediction that I know he's gonna either want to Fire Blast or Flamethrower or Dark Pulse, and I know Muck can take either one of those really really well. So I'm just gonna switch into Muck and absorb any hit that he goes for. And here he reveals that he's a Mega Houndoom. I mean that's pretty much a given because if you carry a Houndoom, like it's gonna go Mega, like it needs that power. So he goes Mega, and here I see that he goes for Dark Pulse. So I called in the switch pretty well. Oh, also previously when he switched into his Scizor on my what's it called on my Exploud, I was actually gonna flamethrower on it, but I decided not to because Boom Burst pretty much does like a lot of damage to anything, so that was my safe bet. Okay, so he goes for Fire Blast. I take that well. My Figgy Berry activates. I use Knockoff thinking he was gonna switch just in case, but either way it was still alright damage even for what it was. I'm able to live another Fire Blast, no burn, no nothing, and I fire off a Gunk Shot, no misses, which was perfect. Pretty much this game was hacks free as far as I know, except for one time, and that's like at the end, but it really kind of didn't matter. So here he switches. I guess he's expecting the Shadow Sneak, and I'm not gonna wanna get KO'd without doing some damage, so I'm obviously gonna go for it. And he makes a great play, goes into Scizor, but either way I lower Scizor more down to any hit, pretty much KOs him now. But I have everything like pretty much set up already. So here I was expecting him to be banded like I said earlier. So I'm going to go into my Stack Attacker. He can either switch into Swampert to nerf any hit or whatever, but he decides to stay in, which is a great play, I guess. Like you can stay in, rack up damage. I honestly thought I was taking a chance with this because Scizor can use superpower, and one wrong move and I'm fucked. So he doesn't go for superpower. He's locked into Bullet Punch. I'm able to get the Trick Room off, and here I was honestly expecting him to go into Swampert. Oh, and that's where he got the crit, but it really didn't matter. So here I was expecting him to go into Swampert, so I just wanted to go all out with whatever move. I don't care what it was, and I just pop off my Z move. That way, if Swampert comes in, then I can pretty much just KO it with another move next turn. But it's nice because he gave up Scizor, and I'm able to get the +1, which is pretty crucial, I'd say, because he may have great attack, Stack Attacker, but like it pretty much needs every boost it can get. So here he goes into Swampert. I guess he doesn't think I have Earthquake or Superpower or some other move, but I do. So I'm able to get him with it, which is nice because I have +1, and now I have -1 in defense and attack. But either way, I'm gonna get it right back with my Beast Boost, so I'm not too worried. Man, this Stack Attacker has been putting work ever since I got it, which is pretty nice. And here he goes into his Latias, and I'm always expecting it to either be Mega, but I already saw the Mega, so I can already pretty much infer that it's gonna be choiced in some way. And if it's Scarf, then that just adds more power to my Gyro Ball, so I'm just gonna go for the Gyro Ball, and I one-hit KO it, which is pretty nice. And I believe this is his last one, his Houndoom. And yeah, so I just pretty much just Gyro Ball it and I'm able to get rid of it. So yeah, thank you, Joey. Badass battle. We got a rematch obviously later on, and we will because of the tournament that's going on with the Killer Nacho. So yeah, stay tuned for that. We're gonna have those battles up, like all of us. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Click like, subscribe if you liked it. I'll have more battles up eventually. It's just that we've been waiting for the tournament to start and stuff. So, and I've been breeding and then getting shiny Celebi and all that stuff because I want to give that out. But yeah, so stay tuned for more. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.